Hello, viewer. Let's explore the Google Map API key. First, we need to click on Setting. After that, you have to click on Admin, and then we can see here different options. But we need to explore the Google Key settings. So we click on Google Key Settings. Here, you can see the different options like Android User App, Key User App, Android Driver App, iOS User App, iOS Driver App, Flutter User, Flutter Driver, and Web Panel. But what we are going for the Android User App key. So first, we need to explain. Note about what is the Google Map key. Our software is also based on Map. So here, we need to give the Google Map key, and the Map key is given by the developer. For there, I'm generating this key, and after that, we, here, set it. So this is the our Google Map key, and the next one is Google Map Place or Tone Autocomplete key. The autocomplete service can mesh on full words and substrings, resolving place names, addresses, and plus codes. The service can be used to provide autocomplete functionality for text-based geographical searches by returning the places such as business addresses and point of interest as a user type. It's also known as, previously, known as Google Suggestions. So we, in the map, whenever we view the any addresses. So our map is give the suggestions regarding near to the words. So auto-complete allow to browser to predict the value when a user start to type in a field. The browser should display option to fill in the field based on earlier typed value. And here, the use of autocomplete key. Next, we are going for the explanation Google geocoding key. This key is used for translate address information into latitude, even longitude, coordinates. These API keys need if you wish to use or calculate coordination feature, which automatically translate your physical address into longitude and latitude coordination. For Google to use, geocoding is the process of converting address into geographical coordinates, which you can use to place marks or position the map used when a request is made to the Google Maps geocoding API to convert an address into set of coordination. In short, we use for, whenever in map, we select the address by clicking on the map pin. So this has come from the here. We set the geocoding key. After that, we are going for the distance metrics key. This key is used for the purpose of this distance metric. API key, in addition to identify the user, can API key authenticate the request and associate, then with your project and how it's work. We also know about how it's work. The distance metric API uses any number of origins, like starting points and destination, and returns the distance and travel time between each original and all request distance, starting with the first origin in the request and passing stepwise to the next. In short, the distance metrics key used for a give the distance on our web as well as app. After that, Google direction metrics. So here, it's also used for give the direction of the addresses like the user add up, pickup address, and destination address. That time we give the direction of the trip. So we can use this key for the direction. For this is the Android user F key. Verify the old key after the red click on update button. So this key is used in user app. It's also similar for the driver app. You can add the Google Map key, Google Plus autocomplete key, Google geocoding key, Google distance metrics, even Google direction. But it similar works as Android user app, like map keys used for a view, the map on the driver Android driver app. After that, Google Plus Auto Complete key is also used for a give the suggestion to the driver. When the driver is complete, when the driver is create initiate trip, as well as create changes on normal trip. After that, the Google geocoding is also define the longitude and latitude of the tree of the addresses. And the other is Google Distance Metrics is similar as the Android user app like that. It's also used for, we can view the distance of the pickup to destination. We can view the distance total in the app. After that, we can view here for the Google Direction Metrics. It's also view the direction of the trip. Whenever we want to view the direction of the trip, so we can give the here key. And all these key are used in Drive in Android driver app. After that, last in, verify all details and click on Update button. We are successfully update the over-enter driver Google key. Going for the move forward, here we can click on Edit button to verify iOS user app key. It's also similar as Android user app key, like Google Map key. Google Map key used for view the map and access the map for user iOS. And next one is Google Play's automatic autocomplete key is also used for suggestions. Whenever we add the addresses on our iOS user app, that time this key is used. Next, Google geocoding key is used for a we are give the address using map v map image. That time we can use this key on user can. After that, we are going for the Google distance metrics key. This is used for either distance between pickup to destination. That time, the calculation is come from this using distance metric key. And lastly, we are explanation about Google direction key. The Google direction key is used for the give the direction of the user. This key is utilized on the trip whenever we give the direction of the trip. Verify all field and click on update button. After that, we are going for the user iOS driver app. It's similar as Android driver app, but if you want to know about the how it's work, it's Google Map keys utilized on the map and the Google Plus automatically complete. Autocomplete key is for the give the suggestion of the addresses, and other one is Google. Geocoding is used for the address longitude and latitude information, as well as we can also give the use for the we change the map pin. That time, it's calculation. It's come from the geometrical geocoding key. Another one is Google distance metric key. It's for the use for a give the distance of for destination, pickup to destination calculation. After that, last is Google direction metrics. It's used for the give the direction of the view, the direction of the pickup location, to destination location. So our driver is easily view the direction of the trip. That time, we can use this key. Finally, we are complete over all the map keys. Click on Update button and going for the next. Here, we can explain about the Flutter user app. Here, we just give only one key, which is the Place autocomplete key. This used for the give suggestions for the trip. This service can be used to provide autocomplete functionality for text-based geographic searches. Give and kick by this is utilized for the user. When the user add addresses, that time we give the suggestion. The suggestion is comes from the comes whenever we are set key here. This is the use of Google Play's autocomplete key. Click on Update button to save it. After that, we are explained about the Flutter driver app. It's similar to the Flutter user app. Here, you can view the Google Play's autocomplete key. The key is used for the service can match on full words and substrings, resolving place names, addresses, and plus codes. It's also previously known as Google Suggestions. This key is used for the suggestion when the driver is create any, initiate your trip. That time we can use the suggestions when they add the addresses. That time comes from the lots of suggestion related to the data addresses. This come from the autocomplete key. Click on Update button to add our autocomplete key going for the next. This one is the web panel. Here, we need to give the Google key only for the given, is admin panel. Google key, so admin panel. Google key used for the map view, even though we can also view the map on our invoices, over history, even map view, and many more places. Even we can also give the address. Admin can also add the addresses, so we need to give the key for the admin. After that, we can also give the user panel Google key, require for the user whenever they create a trip, that time, we need to give the user to Google Map key access. After the driver panel Google key. When the driver is create any kind of trip, and even driver can complete any of trip. That time, we need to show the address in map. So we can use this key on the driver panel in history. And it's also used in the driver, give the driver said the addresses in their profile. After that, we are go forward for the dispatcher panel Google key. So here, dispatcher is also create the trip for their customers. That's why we are give the option for a dispatcher panel Google key. Next, for a corporate panel, Google key. So corporate is also create the trip for their employees. That is why we are given this option to the corporate panel, Google key. After that, we are going move forward to hotel panel Google key. So hotel is also create the trip for their customers. That time, we need to give the access of map. That is why we are given this key for the hotel panel. And last, partner panel Google key. The partner panel Google key is used for the partner is also know about their driver. The where they were partner is also known about their drivers. He can also set the addresses for drivers, when they add the driver in the partner panel. Even partner is also can view the map on histories, even running request, complete request, and cancel request. So that is why we are give this Google key for the partner. And after that, click on Update button. And setting update successfully. Here, we can Google key setting update successfully. This is the flow. This is the settings for Google key. Hope you understand, and thank you for watching.